daylight. This is a stock NACA duct. The NACA duct is functional and brings ambient air into the intake. Halltech systems. We're going to show how to properly uninstall the LS7 AIS. And Brian will show us how to do it this time.
Okay, first thing we do is we remove the locking tab. We set that up on the windshield so you don't lose it. There's a little tab, you push it up, remove the plug, pull it up out of the way. Second, there's a little tab on the PCV hose. You push it to the side, release it, move it. Then we take a 5/16 nut driver, loosen up the hose clamp on the throttle body. Then we just loosen it up from the rubber grommets holding on to radiator support. Lift it up and push that forward. Lift it up, pull it out.
Done. What I'm going to show you here is how to remove the MAP sensor and the PCV. This is the PCV nipple. It basically just comes out of the stock AIS. You're going to reuse this for the Killer Bee, and that will just go right into here. Go ahead and press that in, Brian. So it's a nice, snug, tight fit. And with all Halltech Killer Bees, we send out the Security Torx Plus bit. This is a 5-point Security Torx, which you cannot buy in the local store. Believe me, it is unavailable. So this comes with all our kits. It's kind of nice if you can get this type of setup with a drill, and I'll show you why here. Brian, go ahead and remove the stock MAP sensor. Okay, and watch the direction of flow on this MAP sensor. It only goes in one way, and we put the screws in from the factory that you're going to use. So you want to take these out and keep the washers on them, Brian. Here. Of course, I won't be able to pick up the washer here.
See the arrow?
Yeah, and then the MAP sensor, this part here must face forward, and it will not install incorrectly. The two holes will line up perfectly, and the first time you put these screws in, you're going to notice a lot of squeaking, and we're going to show you that squeaking so we don't get phone calls, hey, my screws are squeaking. What you're doing here is we have brass inserts, and they are self-securing inserts, so once you put the screws in the second time they won't squeak. But go ahead, Brian.
Okay.
And I'd recommend that you pick up a 9/64 Allen wrench. This is probably going to be very helpful.
Odd size.
Yeah, it's kind of an odd size. You may not have it in your toolbox. Not squeaking, huh?
No, I ran a lot of these screws down once and brought them back out just to...
Okay, well then that's the reason they're not squeaking. So make a liar out of me, Brian.
Some of them might still squeak.
Alright, so just snug them down. There is an O-ring receiver on the inside of our MAP so that it's a perfect seal here. And you won't have any leaking whatsoever. And it's ready to rock and roll. Okay, we're going to install the Killer Bee, and once again Brian's going to do this. There's no dress rehearsal, this is it. Go ahead, Brian. Let's
Well,
see if
this
you can do
is
it.
the assembled unit. Just slide it on. Line it up. Snug her up.
Normally what you want to do is not tighten it too much yet.
Okay. Then I connect the PCV valve. Then I connect throttle body sensor. Or no, that's the MAF sensor, isn't it? Throttle body sensor. Okay. Just slide the filter in and under. Put it on.
There is a positive stop on the filter, so it can only go so far. Why don't you put that on the other side?
I gotta go around the
Yeah,
other
so
side
go
and
around the
tighten
other
it.
side and tighten it. Now hold it down. What you can do is hold this down, and that way when it's tightened, you'll have a nice tight fit.
Positive stop.
Okay,
Which is tight.
there you go. There's the finished look, and you're ready to rock and roll. Nice and solid.